Welcome into the newest edition of JTS After Dark. Of course, with us we have Jai from the Hey Jai podcast, and we have T Mill from the podcast that still has no name. But make
We actually
sure
have a name.
you have a name. You have a
Yeah,
name.
episode tomorrow. So yeah, eat a dick.
As of right now, it has no public name, so that's all that really matters here. Follow J Time Sports on all your favorite social media platforms, literally all of them.
Literally.
We are everywhere, literally everything. Same exact handle at J Time Sports. I repeat, at J Time Sports. Originally, up until about 72 hours ago, this is gonna be an NFL show, almost exclusively. And then the NBA lost their minds all at once.
So, in homage to the Super Bowl, as well as the recent NBA news, we got trades. That's the inside. If you know, you know.
I hate him. I hate that he actually did the rhythm.
Queen of the Chiefs, Taylor Swift. We pay homage.
oh, oh, that's something there. But anyway, the NBA lost its absolute mind as about 10:30 at night, a bomb goes off. Unfortunately, it was not a Woj bomb. It didn't hit
Wasn't
nearly as
really no
effectively.
bomb. Everybody thought it was fake.
Yeah, it was a literal bomb goes off. Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris head to the Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony Davis and Max Christie and a first round pick head to the Dallas Mavericks. And somehow, some way, Danny Ainge swooped in to get Jalen Hood Shafino and 2 second-round picks. I don't even know how Danny Ainge managed to get Luka Doncic is wild.
Yo, that's hilarious, dog.
Oh, if that don't tell you what kind of show this is about to be, I don't know. I don't know what will.
The Taylor Swift melody would have really established the tone, but hey, why not?
But again, somehow Danny Ainge with Utah swoops in and gets a long, rangy role player and 2 second-round picks like he needs any more draft picks.
They said that Danny Ainge didn't know what trade he was helping facilitate. He just saw draft
Yeah, he
picks.
definitely wouldn't. Yeah, he definitely would not have done that. Like he bleeds as much Celtic green as anybody. So to give the Lakers Luka Doncic, he would not have done that trade. One of the few trades in NBA major stardom that actually stayed quiet till it went off. Like there was no smoke. There was no Lukas on the block. There was no ADs on the block. There was no discontentment alerts. It just the bomb went off.
You want to know why it was so quiet? You want to know why it was so quiet? This is a stupid trade. Why would you do that, Nico?
Oh no, it's idiotic.
The analysis ain't too much analysis that need to go down. You said who needs to be said. Now let's get to why people tune in for this. What the hell? What the hell is that?
This is like us in the Madden leagues. Whenever like, hey, I'm gonna do you a favor this one time, and just whenever I need to call this back, send it back to me.
Nah,
this is like that X Factor and them 2 first rounders real quick.
Yeah, because I need to go ahead and smoke him real fast, and then I'm gonna owe you a favor.
Yeah. I'm gonna trade him back in the off season. I swear.
Like I'm gonna get you back. I promise. Like
what?
This is insane. This is insanity.
I won't believe it until I see them playing in the uniform.
I just seen Max Christie like ball out for the Mavericks, so it's got to have some truth.
I don't know.
Nah, AD was on the Mavs bench.
77 still?
Yes, he is.
I mean, the Lakers probably ran out of numbers. They like the Celtics.
77 in the Lakers jersey, bro. Ew.
He is wearing 77. I think Luka will wear 77 the rest of his life.
Luka is okay. He's undisputably a top 5 player, arguably a top 3 player, right? He's at 25. He's a top 3. He's top 5 player at 25. That means he's gonna be a top 5 player for at least 10 years, unless he just fall off a cliff. Like if he had to track it trajectory wise.
I mean, at least the next 2 contracts.
He just left the playoffs averaging like 35 and 11 and 9.
He was in the finals.
Didn't Rudy Gobert go for like 3 first-round picks, bro?
5.
Rudy
Gobert 4 plus Walker Kessler.
Went for 5 first-rounders, bro.
It was 4 plus Walker Kessler, who had just got drafted in the first round like a month before. So effectively 5.
That's crazy.
And Luka Doncic went for 1.
Yeah, Anthony Davis. Now, but that shows you how good Luka Doncic is.
Because people talk about Anthony Davis like he's like bowl. Like it's like, man, that's all you got for Luka? Like,
and AD is still a top 10-ish player, but man,
not for Luka. He ain't Luka.
Man, AD can turn around and play every other 2 games for the Mavs, bro.
If AD was 27, you'd be like, okay, all right, you want to change the play style. Yeah, 32-year-old AD and 25-year-old Luka. That's a hard sell.
That's a very hard sell.
And 1 first rounder.
And 1 first. And the first in 2029.
1. And
it's Rudy in 2029.
And you gave this to LeBron. And I go ahead and get this out the way. I'm not buying that shit that, LeBron was completely in the dark about it. No, shut up. Stop it. If you believe that, I got beachfront property in Baton Rouge to sell you. Like, stop it.
Bro, JJ Redick found out before the Knicks game. So if you're going to tell me JJ Redick found out before the Knicks game, you're going to tell me the LeBron James, whose agent happens to be Anthony Davis' agent, no idea that the AD was about to get traded. The
and
news breaks.
Like LeBron is the puppet master type stuff. That's your best player on your team. Any franchise that makes a move like that without telling your best player on your team is either A, a bad franchise, or B, you're going to move your best player. Now, anybody with sense, I don't care who your team is. You're not moving LeBron, even at 40. I don't care what it is. You're not moving LeBron. You're not about to sacrifice power from LeBron, all that other stuff. LeBron, you didn't let LeBron pick the coach. You didn't let LeBron pick Anthony Davis. You didn't let LeBron pick his son. You telling me that you're not about to let him know, be like, hey, at least just be like, yo, bro, we might could get Luka Doncic for AD, just to let you know. Now you know some approval. You telling me they just didn't even let him know? Like, come on, dog.
Anybody send a text?
Yeah. Like you, like
ain't nobody making known to Rich like, hey, tell your boy. Like, again, we don't care what his opinion is in this scenario, but like, just like let him know that like his homeboy might get shipped for Luka.
Nah, they asked for LeBron in the deal too, and then LeBron vetoed it. That's
what niggas don't know.
Yeah, that's the real.
That's the real spin here. They asked for Bronny and niggas said no. Bro, there are 5 NBA players with 5 first team All NBAs. Luka's one of the 5. And honestly, it took a while for me to get the other 4.
What other 4?
But LeBron, KD. It's not Steph. Steph only has 2. Jokic has 4. I've actually forgotten the other 2. But it's like all a bunch of old guys, and then like Luka at 25.
That's crazy. And whenever they said that he was 25,
Giannis.
He's like 27, 28.
Giannis is another one. It's another one of the foreign guys. I think.
So where do y'all think that this leaves the Lakers now? Where do you see it playing out? Not just for this season. Well, we know how it's gonna look for the Lakers in the future because they're gonna resign Luka. They have to, or else that's the only way that the Mavs can win. But at least for this season, where do you see how these teams playing out? Do you think the Lakers actually make a run? Do you think they're gonna use the whole year excuse? What do you think happens?
It's like I can't say I can see them making a run, but it's just like Luka did just go on the finals run with, you know what I'm saying, with the Mavs. And like, yeah, do the Lakers have the greatest team? No, but playoff experience is a thing because Luka bounced out the Thunder and Then they have the best record last year, so it's like playoff experience can have them. Okay, we finna go on a run, like because just off the strength of what we've seen LeBron do in the playoffs, it's just like all right. And then you add Luka on top of that, and a lot of people, I know a lot of people gonna say like, "Oh, Luka needs the ball, Bron needs the ball." I actually think Bron wants to play off ball, like at this point in his career. So I can see it working. I can see them going to based off how the standings play out. I can see them making the Western Conference Finals. Winning the finals, I don't see that, but I can see them making the Western Conference.
I mean, I think they'll be. I don't know. They'll be pretty great. Like the last 5 minutes of the game, they're gonna be amazing because you're gonna have two human basketball computers running your offense. You're gonna get a great shot every possession for the last 5 minutes of the game. The problem is you have to get to the last 5 minutes of the game. With Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, you have the two most torchable players in the NBA possibly sharing the same backcourt. Like defense is going to be awful. LeBron is 40. He's not guarding nobody like that anymore. So that means you either have to sacrifice shoot. Well, you put Dorian Finney-Smith on the floor, but then Jerry Vanderbilt becomes useless. And do you really like Jackson Hayes as your starting center? I don't. Christian Wood is your other option. He's hurt.
Christian Wood still in the NBA?
Yeah, Christian Wood's injured.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's on the Lakers roster. So pretty much you're sitting at the point of you somehow pull off a trade, which Rob Pelinka was very open in Luka's press conference that that's not really an option right now as far as getting a dunking lob center, a la Nick Claxton, Clint Capella, Miles Turner. I mean, Dwight Howard's openly said he wants to come back. But a la, one of those Nick Claxton, Clint Capella's, Miles Turner type bigs. There was a Steven Adams rumor earlier today. But now I think NBA GMs are petty. So it's like you just stole Luka Doncic before any of us had a chance. Why would we help you?
I'm glad you said that because, like, if they're going to do that with the Lakers, they're definitely not about to do that with the Mavs either. Because they're like, bruh, you just gave LeBron Luka Doncic. You just made the Lakers the most relevant value franchise in the NBA again.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they can feel like that, but let's be honest. Who really had a chance to get Luka?
A lot of teams.
Based off what dude what he said he wanted to do was focus on defense and all that. Who really
a lot of people? You could have done a lot of you could have effectively robbed Brooklyn.
What team has? I mean, because let's think about it. This is Anthony Davis. He got. It's not like
32-year-old Anthony Davis,
man, but like he is a two-way player, they're putting. I mean, he's 32, but you're putting him in a spot to where he comfortably wants to be at. And the last time he was in that position, he won the finals. The last time
he had LeBron James, and you traded away your LeBron James.
I mean, that's fine. But I'm saying, like, my point is, what team was actually going to give them an 80 kind of player? Because that's obviously what he was looking for.
Yeah, he definitely sold for the player.
Go back in time and call Phoenix and ask them would they trade Kevin Durant for Luka Doncic. Yes. Shout out to these little dumb thing.
But I'm saying is
how does he get that?
Is Kevin Durant the Anthony Davis type player though?
He's a two-way player. He's a better offensive player.
He's not protecting the rim like Anthony Davis.
He plays the four, and he's more of a professional whenever it comes to being on the court. That's a fact.
Although I've seen Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving in charge of a franchise before, and it didn't go well.
They weren't, but I think
Kyrie got hurt.
They didn't have Jason Kidd.
And
that is true. That is true. I like Jason Kidd.
That matters.
We're gonna stop this Kyrie slander, bro.
Houston. I'm not saying like even in it's only okay. I only think Anthony Davis where he is right now can only give you so much. I think you could have gotten value to what Anthony Davis is. It may not have been a quick 1-for-1 player, but you could have got way more draft picks. I think if you would have called up Minnesota, they would have gave you Julius Randle and like Buku picks because they quick to give away some picks. You know what I'm saying?
And picks fast, especially with future picks.
Yeah, you're saying Julius, but he didn't want picks. He wanted to win now.
But you can't. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. You're not.
I mean, I'm not.
You can't say that you want to win now.
I'm not either. I wouldn't have made that trade.
You trade away probably the best player in the conference.
What I'm saying, if you're going,
I'm gonna tell you the players that he could have gotten everybody except for Shea, LeBron. Shit, he might have even got Devin Booker. He probably could have got Kawhi, except for Shea, LeBron, Jason Tatum, and Giannis, and Jokic. I guarantee everybody else is on the table. I am 1,000%. I will confidently say that everybody else is on the table.
And I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. What I'm saying is, based off what he said, a win now, and he wanted to win on the defensive end. Shea is not a defensive player. You better. I'm saying
those are the players that he couldn't get. You telling me you couldn't find? I only named 5 players, so it's 500 other players in the NBA. You telling me he couldn't find something together to cobble up that's going to equal to a 32-year-old Anthony Davis and a first-round pick? Come on, man.
I believe so. Do I think the trade is stupid? I think it's a dumb trade. I don't know why he would do that. But
the only way
give,
I say, and that's what I've been hearing. Is the fact that it was an ownership driven move. That they're like, look, this guy's always hurt. He's always out of shape.
Honest, if Mark
$350 million. Oh, if Cuban was there, this wouldn't even be a debate possible. Like this wouldn't even be a conversation.
European, stop it.
Yeah, he might have fired Harrison for even coming to him with the idea. Like,
which Harrison's gonna get fired anyway. I just want everybody to know that the Mavs had to issue refunds.
The only way he doesn't get fired is
if they win the title. No. They have to win the title because Luka took you to the finals.
Yeah.
They're saying they have to win the title. This is the greatest,
maybe
as what they call it, and because he can opt out this summer. But this is the greatest bet against somebody I've ever seen in my life. Because at any point, if Luka ever wins the title for the Lakers, you lost this. You lost at any point.
You know who really lost in this? And I'm glad you said that. The New Orleans Pelicans.
Why did we lose?
Because instead of holding down the fort and sticking to your guns and trading Anthony Davis for the actual best deal, you let Clutch come and bully y'all. And you traded him to the Lakers in your conference. And you know what the Lakers got? The Lakers got a championship and Luka
Doncic.
And you know who you got?
If you think about it, all them players that
don't play for us.
Got from the Lakers, they're not even on the team no more.
Except for Brandon Ingram.
Even the first round draft picks that they got from the Lakers are not on the team anymore. Remember that extra draft pick was Jackson Hayes.
He's
on the Lakers.
The Pelicans got nothing out of trading Anthony Davis.
Yeah, we had Dale Dance. We had Dale Dance. We were going through some things.
Brandon Ingram too.
No, we're definitely trading Brandon Ingram. That is all but confirmed. Where and to who? I don't know. The NBA kind of lost its mind 72 hours ago, but yeah, Brandon Ingram to February 6th, a couple of days from now.
Thursday. So stuff really about to.
It's so the NBA trade deadline is so bad. Teams are canceling flights on deadline day for fear of awkward plane rides.
Well,
the niggas want to be in the air and like trade it.
Yeah. Speaking of another trade that shook the NBA world up, Spurs swipe the Fox.
Clever.
Not my best.
Not your best work. Not your best work, but clever.
Shout out to the Spurs, and they They just like, hey, we're not about to play around with Wemby. We're gonna give him some help early. De'Aaron Fox, Texas native. Well, he's from Louisiana, but he moved to Houston. So yeah, but De'Aaron Fox, he grew up in Houston. So Texas native. Going to the Spurs. How do we feel about that?
Okay, two things. Okay, one thing before we go into this conversation. Remember, Dallas Mavericks got Anthony Davis and a first-round pick for Luka Doncic.
Mm-hmm.
For De'Aaron Fox, the Sacramento Kings got Zach LaVine, 3 first-round picks, and 3 second-round picks.
De'Aaron Fox.
For De'Aaron Fox.
I
like De'Aaron Fox.
Me too.
But 6 picks to 1 for De'Aaron Fox. I like De'Aaron Fox. And Zach LaVine for kicks. Like,
he ain't have to do that.
Yeah, he didn't even need the Zach LaVine part. Like, oh God, Nico Harrison.
Zach LaVine from mediocre franchises, please.
But Nico Harrison also blew the Steph Curry thing. So
he's too talented. Please, somebody send him to
yeah. Like, he was like in Orlando too early. And then like Minnesota, yeah, I was thinking about Aaron Gordon for some reason. Yeah, he was in Minnesota too early.
I think they tried to do right by him in Chicago, but he got hurt.
He got hurt, and then Lonzo got hurt, and then they kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
And then now he's in Sacramento, which is the pinnacle of mediocre.
Literally. So. But Wembanyama got a running mate.
Wemby got a guy.
He was just giving Giannis the work the other day too.
Yeah, he was giving that nigga hell. I ain't gonna lie. He's giving that nigga the business. The Spurs are doing an NFL type move here. This may be a move that we see in the future. Identifying your young star early, and while he's still cheap, a la certain people do with quarterbacks, while he's still cheap, go get stars, go get talent. Victor's already a top 15 player in the world at minimum. So now 15. He's making the top 15, 20 at the worst. So
15, 20.
So at the moment, he's making $8 million, $9 million. There's a lot of ninth men on the bench. A lot of teams making that. Right. So you can go get a De'Aaron Fox and another max player for the next 3 years, and you have Victor and 2 max players.
Because the super max is only going to go up. Eventually, you're going to start paying these guys $70, $80 million a year. It's just inflation.
Facts.
Although I ain't gonna lie, I think the new CBA is going to shake a lot of shit up. But anyway,
the money keeps coming in.
I like how you said that it's an NFL move. It is. You got your young talent. You identify it early. I think though, you can only do that with somebody like Wemby. Because not too many of these guys flash early. And then you got dudes like Jalen Green or Cade Cunningham. Well, I can't even say Jalen Green anymore because I'm not even sure he's the best guard on his team right now. Shout out to Amen Thompson.
Shout out to Amen Thompson. Yeah.
But like, you got Cade Cunningham who's starting to like catch their own now. You got dudes like what's my guy? Shea. Shea didn't really pop until he got traded to like his third year for real. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really see it. You really don't see it often in the NBA just because a lot of these players don't pop as fast. But kudos to them doing it. I hate the whole slow rebuild. I don't think in sports that you have to have a slow rebuild, that you got to go through a tank or anything like that. I think that if you can acquire talent, acquire it and be competitive, because draft picks can't play. Hoarding draft picks does nothing. Draft picks can't play. So
I also think slow rebuilds.
Unless you Sam Presti, that's the only person that I'll be like, hey, keep doing what you're doing. But everybody else, go get the players.
Or Danny Ainge, because Ainge usually hoards correctly too. Even though he kind of got lucky like twice.
He ain't do nothing with them picks until he left.
He kind of got lucky twice on that one. But
they said, you know what? F them picks. Let's go get Drew Holiday and Porzingis and all them. So.
But like at a certain point, the Spurs had to turn this around because Wemby's not used to losing. And I think Wemby would have been the first guy to be like, look, I'll take a little hit on the money to get somewhere I can go win. Because this guy, I don't think he would have left per se, but I think he would have been the first player you would have like taken the threat seriously. Like no one thought Zion was leaving that money on the table in New Orleans to sign a qualifying offer.
Because nobody was going to give it to him. Nobody else was going to give him.
Exactly. Wemby could easily take a qualifying offer for 1 year from somewhere else and then get the biggest max he can get from his new team. Like his threat's realistic.
Yeah. But you know what I think this does? I think this is a tester to see if this is how you curb the whole, I'm going to sign the max contract with you. And then the following year, I'm going to demand a trade.
So I get my money and I play for you.
Yeah. So I think this is the kind of curve that of like, hey, we're going to win now and then pay you.
Well, I mean, I also think that the CBA, that's what the aprons was designed to do. So when the tax aprons came out, they were effectively designed to stop people from getting their supermax and then getting a trade. Because then if you go over the apron, you got to match players and match salaries, and it almost became impossible. Which is why I think Dallas moved off Luka, because if you signed to that contract, you at that point couldn't really do anything with him until he was about to expire. So now we're going back to the Spurs. You get a guy like Fox. You still have Chris Paul. You kept Stephon Castle. You kept your young wing that you were developing. Like you kept most of your team.
You still got traded pieces.
You still have your own picks.
Your picks is not going to be great this year because I don't see them winning too. Like I think they're going to win some more games with Fox. I don't see it being too much of a difference maker this year.
I don't know because they could sneak into the backside of the playoffs because they were fringe anyway. But you kept all of your picks, but your 2027 pick because your other picks were Charlotte's and the Timberwolves. So you could go make another move because you still have your own assets. And you still got Chris Paul for a late game stretch, end of game kind of point guard duties. Fox is Fox. And so the Spurs are the Spurs going to win a title? No. Are the Spurs going to contend for the West? No. Can they make somebody's first round series a freaking nightmare? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Nightmare.
So,
but
I mean, it could be somebody could be in for a hell of a hard 6 games. Boston go get you 40 one night. Wemby has a freak show of a game, and it's 2-2 heading back to whoever the higher seed is going into game 5. Like it just makes it a hard series now. Is Pop going to be back? Is so on and so forth, whatever. But this could be a battle of somebody having to deal with them in the playoffs. And Victor finally has a running mate.
I mean, I think I don't like the whole. He finally got on some help. Finally does help because like he's in his second year. Like you got to earn a little bit of stripes. But again, I applaud them for the win now thing for trying to win now. But you got to earn a little bit of stripes, man. I don't like the narrative behind it.
You saying trade Luka?
Last little thing on the NBA because boy, I ain't gonna lie, the NBA needed these trades to happen because.
It was looking rough because Jimmy Butler being your headline was not good for business.
Yeah, it's been a boring season. I think we can go ahead and officially call it. It's been a boring season.
Yeah, it's kind of a snooze
but
fest.
Jimmy Butler versus Pat Riley versus any team that's not the Phoenix Suns. Jimmy Butler, as a Miami Heat fan, I loved it whenever you came to the team. I loved the 2020 finals run. I loved the 2022 finals run. Jimmy Butler. I love the conference finals versus the Celtics. It was great. You were supposed to be the next Heat great. Why are you acting like this, my dog? Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to play for the Heat, but I don't want the Heat to get a good trade for me. So I'm going to go somewhere. Oh, okay, Jimmy, you want to go somewhere that's contending? Yeah, and pay me the max. Yeah, but not there or there or there. Matter of fact, I just want to go to the Tennessee Phoenix Suns. who's probably about to lose another game tomorrow because Kevin Durant is about to be downgraded to out.
Conveniently, the day before the trade deadline.
Right. Kevin Durant, the Suns stopping Kevin Durant. Bradley Beal don't want to trade nobody, so he can't really move him, and they're not moving Devin Booker and in Tennessee. What is in Phoenix, my boy? Please let me know.
Great healthcare. They have a great medical staff, known for saving older guys' career. Not kidding. They did wonders for Grant Hill and Shaq. But the Footprint Arena is nice. Maybe he's in the real estate. The new owner, is in the real estate. Maybe he's in the real estate.
Man, you work like 4 months out the year. Do it in the off season.
Maybe maybe his coffee company has a deal. I don't know. Is Phoenix such an odd location? Because it's like, in order for them to trade you there, you either have to get cut and there's no easy path there. Bradley Beal has to come back in the trade.
It either has to be Bradley Beal or Kevin Durant. And Bradley Beal said that he's not waiving his no trade clause. So,
and it would be in the Phoenix. I mean, how about saying the Phoenix Suns would be idiots for trading? He's back. I was in the Phoenix Suns would be idiots for trading Kevin Durant for Jimmy Butler, but we've seen crazy over the past couple of days. So,
not if Kevin Durant wants to leave. I don't know. It's just bad. It's just a bad.
I've been hearing the Kevin Durant rumors, and I don't know where that came from. It just kind of just showed up one day.
When Kevin Durant's not having fun playing basketball, he wants to leave. Which
is fair.
I kind of get it, but I also kind of don't get it. Like I said, Kevin Durant is the most professional, unprofessional basketball player.
He always show up every night, but you're gonna hear about it.
He always to leave out of a contract, but you're never gonna question him showing up and putting forth effort and hooping. He never gonna get no off the court stuff. He's not gonna really get into it too much with the media. All he does is talk about basketball. But man,
and if he's not having fun playing basketball, you'll know
he will leave. He will leave quick, fast, and in a hurry.
I mean, it could be a very interesting situation in Phoenix. Like I said, the day before the trade deadline, he magically gets downgraded from questionable to out. Jimmy has not been around the facility in days at this point, weeks.
Well, before we hopped on, I did see something of a 3-team trade going on of getting Wiggins to Miami, Jimmy to Phoenix, and possibly
back to the Warriors.
I've
been hearing KD back to the Warriors.
I think that he wants back to the Warriors.
Yeah, I definitely think that's like his career regret. So hey, I don't know why I did that to myself. I was cool over there.
I wouldn't even say it's a regret. I think he liked playing with Kyrie. I just don't think that he liked working with Kyrie. And I think that's the difference.
Like Kyrie, the employee, must be horrible. Like Kyrie, the coworker, must be terrible.
Bro, no one has said that, bro. No one has said Kyrie is a bad teammate.
No, we didn't say teammate. We said coworker.
No, we said coworker.
Different.
It's totally different.
Yeah. Whenever playing basketball, everybody likes playing with Kyrie. Whenever all the other shit that comes with being a professional,
it's kind of that's the waiver.
Niggas keep leaving them for a reason.
Yeah, like everybody needs him at a certain point.
But I will say, I don't think that's fair to say anymore because in Dallas, nigga had no problems. Now he might cause some problems.
You only have problems in Brooklyn
and Cleveland and Boston.
Okay, he didn't have problems in Cleveland. He wanted to leave.
The whole reason why he got traded.
To be a number one. That was a mistake. That was a personal choice. That wasn't like
back order.
Like Brooklyn. Okay, if you want to talk about in Brooklyn, okay, yeah, he did the stuff with the
Brooklyn. All that in Brooklyn, that whole thing was just messy because they was all injured. Joe Tsai isn't a good owner. And I think it was COVID time. That was just a bad thing. They went through like 3 coaches.
Outside of Brooklyn, I mean,
Boston is the worst one.
Boston, he wanted to be a number one. They put him to Boston, but it was clear as day they wanted Tatum and Jaylen Brown to be their guys. So it's like,
no, he was the number one. He just didn't get along with them. It didn't work as a basketball fit. I'm not gonna forget
that happens. That don't make you a bad coworker.
But
yeah, but if everywhere you go, there's a problem.
But if you're in the media around you, if every time somebody is asked about you and it's a non-basketball related thing, that's causing unnecessary problems. And to his credit, that has not happened in Dallas at all. He been KD-ish. He showed to work. He chilled.
And he go home.
He does a lot for the communities. You know what I'm saying? I think he did something. It was like a Native American tribe. He gave them like 300 tickets or something. It was some ridiculous amount of tickets or whatever for them to come see the game. He signed everybody's jersey. He took a picture of everybody. It was like a lot of people. So shout out to him. Man. You know what I'm saying? You're not Native American.
You don't know that.
You that kind of black? I got Indian in my face.
I might be, man.
What are you, Cherokee? Blackfoot? But no. Like,
yeah, he was my roommate. He definitely got some black feet. So
no, hey Brown.
But yeah. Yeah, man, Jimmy, get your shit together, dog, please. Because
do something productive at this point.
Your resume not allowing you to move like this. I ain't gonna hold you,
Jimmy, bro. It just seems like everybody I fuck with in the NBA getting into some shit, bro.
Yeah, bro, I fuck with Jimmy too, but now I'm not fucking with Jimmy right now.
Though. You don't really fuck with him.
Oh my gosh! See, this is what we was talking about before. We're gonna plead behind the curtains in the production meeting. Tramel got a bad habit of saying that, man, I've been on this guy, that guy, and I don't want to see that fucking Jimmy Butler jersey come out. I don't care. I only got that one because it's green.
No, that is not true. That is not true.
You only got that because it's green.
That is not true. Matter of fact, this year, New Year's resolution, I'm getting back on my jersey game. I even got a Todd Gurley jersey only because he went to the Falcons. I've been messing with Todd Gurley, and you know that.
I'll rock the Todd Gurley first, but yeah, Tramel likes to say that he own certain players. Tree. I was on Todd Gurley first, and that's a good transition into football. In the same themes of trades, the good transition into football. Another Brown bites the dust. Yes, another Browns number 1 pick is about to be out of there. Another one,
city, man.
No, not allegedly. He put out a formal notice. It wasn't just like I want to be traded. He put out somebody drafted him better. He's gone. He's not playing. He's not playing another snap for them. I don't care what they do. I'll tell you what. He's not putting on that jersey again.
I don't think he cares.
What made that situation more funny was it was like all of 48 hours after the GM was like, yeah, we're not entertaining calls for Myles Garrett. And this nigga drafts like an official letter with like a signature on the bottom. Like,
yeah, you think y'all not about to trade me and entertain?
Like this definitely feels like he went there privately and was like, hey man, like I really want to be moved, blah, blah, blah. The GM tried to drop his nuts. He was like, oh, okay, watch this.
Say this.
That's
right. Do it, bro. GM, you got to recoup under Deshaun Watson shit some way. You got to.
Yeah. Bro. Whoever gives you the most draft picks. That's what I'm going for.
Point, that's all you can ask
Whoever give me the most draft picks.
I don't want another player. I don't want no picks.
Whoever got the most picks.
Okay.
No.
I'm still excited on this.
No.
The smart thing is, of course, blah, blah, blah. Give me all the draft picks. Yeah. But, you know, my fantasy, like, life in my head, lifestyle would want, like, y'all need some kind of quarterback help. You need something. You got a great running back. You got good receivers. Your defense is really good.
I'm going to be honest.
All you need is Joe Milton.
You was going for this tree?
No.
You was going for this tree? I was, like, against the tanking. Blow that whole shit up, dog. All your good players is on the other side of 30 or injury prone.
That's fine. Let me finish my fantasy. Like, you know, just take Kirk Cousins and ta-da! You know, you got a quarterback that can play, that's serviceable.
He's coming off an Achilles surgery.
Shut up. No, he's not. That was the year we signed this idiot. and I hate we did it. And I was right about
Hey,
that too.
you know who's never been injured, and it's a lot cheaper than Kirk Cousins. Joe
Cam Ward.
Milton.
Next question. Cam Ward. Stop all this foolishness. We know what's going to happen.
Cam Ward's going to Tennessee. So
no, it's not.
Nah, Travis Hunter going to Tennessee.
Travis Hunter's going to Tennessee. I don't know. We can play
Hunter is going to be
it seems like they're in the corner every year, but Tennessee is going to sign Sam Darnold to like $100 million contract, have him compete with Will Levis. Right? And then
you give me $100 million competition over with.
But the Browns, you're starting Pro Bowl left guard say, hey, if y'all going to rebuild, I'm gonna retire. You're starting all pro defensive player of the year, defensive end say, hey, I don't want to play for y'all, especially if you're going into a rebuild. Your quarterback just ruptured his Achilles again, and he's owed like $1 billion. He's a freaky boy, and he sucks. So blow that whole shit up.
Yeah, bro.
Your running back is 29 and fucked his knees up again. Blow that whole shit up, dog. Just blow it up.
Just move everybody for as many picks as you can get, bro. At this point,
get them out of there. Get them out of there. Now, let's have some fun with this. Which teams do you want to see Myles Garrett go to that can realistically trade for him, absorb the cap, and it'll actually make sense to satisfy he wants to win? Which team?
Buffalo.
I'm not mad at
Washington. Definitely Washington.
Washington, yeah.
I would love and hate to see him go to Washington.
Washington is my number one pick for him.
Yeah, that's my number one. But I doubt. Well, never mind. That's not.
It's the salary. It's the salary that becomes the issue.
No, it doesn't.
Clearly, he wants to. Well, sorry, it's to win that becomes the issue.
They just went to the NFC Championship.
I mean Washington outside of Washington. I meant like everybody else in the league running to either we have the money or we can't win.
I only said the Bills in Washington.
The Eagles.
What I'm saying, but that's
and the Eagles. Oh my God,
the Eagles can create the money. I'm not gonna lie. So Myles Garrett go to the Eagles.
I don't understand how, but it's just like
the Chiefs
always have the money, bro. Like,
well, because they quarterback how they did Jalen Hurts contract, he got the same shit that Burrow got, but it's how his shit structured. I guess it keep him under.
It's a whole lot of auto conversions and some other stuff.
Yeah, so like his cap hit is only like 21 million. So that's there.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. How did this thing with this team?
Dallas? If I'm Dallas, I do it because he's already under contract and it's easier to extend rather than to pay somebody brand new.
If I'm Dallas, I'm not even looking at it.
If I'm Dallas, I'm trying to trade Michael Parsons, so I'm a little busy.
Yeah.
But I mean, no. Yeah. I mean, if I'm Myles Garrett, I'm circling Washington as my destination. I got a quarterback, got an offense.
Got a great coach.
I got a guy who would love to have me in Dan Quinn, who would do anything he could to get me in the best spots to win. I'm circling Washington.
Then you playing alongside 2D linemen, so you're not always drawing. Oh my God, bro! Washington,
and you're in the NFC,
so crazy.
You're in the NFC, so you really don't have no quarterback to like. You ain't got we saying quarterbacks with S. Fuck that. You don't have to worry about Mahomes into the Super Bowl. Let's just be honest.
Yeah,
you got to worry about Mahomes.
But even then, it's like I'm out of the division with Joe Burrow and Lamar. I'm out of a conference with Josh Allen and Mahomes. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, them conference quarterbacks is crazy, bro.
And then I go to the team who has the best quarterback on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's
if they had a better quarterback situation, I would entertain Minnesota. Just because I know Brian Flores will get you another defensive player of the year.
Don't the Chiefs got the money for that nigga too?
They do have the money. They can easily create it. because again, Mahomes has the world's biggest cap conversion.
Well, no, because they couldn't pay fuckface Sneed.
They
No,
could.
they
I
didn't
think
want
they
to
could
pay
pay him.
Snead.
They didn't want to.
Yikes.
Very Dallas Mavericks Doncic situation. We could, but like that's a lot of money for
Nah,
me.
that's different. That ain't the same. Snead won the top 3 corner in the league. Snead won the top 3 defensive player in the league. Let alone
Luke is one of the top.
corner.
Luke is one of the top 3 players in the sport of basketball on the globe.
Exactly. L'Jarius Sneed probably won. L'Jarius Sneed wasn't in nobody's top 10.
I don't make an argument that Asia Wilson is the best pound basketball player on the planet, but that's another day.
Hey,
but
I didn't disagree with you. That's why I say Luka's top 3.
but yeah, no.
Good side note, off topic. I'm copping her shoes. I don't care. They tough.
Oh yeah, no. The A1's tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Bam Adebayo gonna be in the bitches tomorrow. Watch.
He definitely gonna be in the bitches first on the court. I'm beating.
But no, Myles Garrett, man, have we ever seen a player that good move? Saquon, shit, I was about to say, like, if we ever seen a player that good,
but even Saquon went free.
Had the injury, and Saquon had the injury.
Yeah, and Saquon also had a couple years of franchise tag. Like he was due to move. Myles Garrett is like mid-large contract extension. It's like, yeah, I'm out. Like
I thought that Myles Garrett is 8 sacks away from being the youngest player for having most sacks under 30. So right now it's Reggie
wild.
White who had 110. It was some other old nigga who had like 108, and Myles Garrett got 102.5.
Was it Bruce Smith?
No.
Oh.
It was somebody with like a weird name. And Myles Garrett got 102, and he turns 30 in December. He's gonna have 8 sacks.
I would say so. He'll have basically the entire season because the playoffs
the most sacks under 30. Myles Garrett, Browns, do the right thing. Do the right thing, blow it up. They should have fired. I like Kevin Stefanski. They should have cleaned house.
The most draft picks you can get, whoever offers the most picks.
Okay. Follow-up question. How many draft picks are you offering up for Myles Garrett?
At this point, I'm not gonna lie. If a desperate team will give up a lot of draft because
I'm not going more than 3.
He doesn't have a no trade clause, so it's like a desperate team.
Oh, you guys.
Am I tweaking?
Yeah, you was frozen for a second. I had to go check something.
Well, I would say y'all think Def froze on mine.
Okay, now Jackson frozen. Oh wow, this is gonna be fun.
No, I'm not frozen. No, I was just listening.
You just making a stupid face.
I hate you, but I was in the middle of making my Browns point. I was saying I would give probably 1 first this year, either a second or third next year, and either a second or third the following draft. Because once April hits, you can trade 3 years.
That's crazy that you're not including multiple firsts.
No,
but I mean it's not crazy because if you think about it, he doesn't have enough.
Aaron Rodgers went for 2 first-round picks.
I mean,
yeah, Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback.
This is my thought process. He doesn't have a no trade clause.
He's probably smoking crack.
Ayahuasca.
I mean, yeah, but you got to think about it. The Browns had said no, we don't want to trade him, and he already said he want to be moved. So one, they can either lowball for him, or some bad team gonna come and offer up all these draft picks. But if I'm a good team and I'm in a winning position, I'm not gonna offer 2 first-round draft picks.
If he was an NBA player, I'd agree with y'all because the contract's guaranteed. The contract's not guaranteed. So he's
okay, so let's just say
first minimum. I'm sorry.
Let's just say if you're the Chiefs and you got the space, you got what he wants and winning the championship, and you got the money.
I have no problem giving away 2 first-round draft picks. I'm not picking no higher than 29.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying why would you?
To go ahead and get the shit done before somebody else come scoop them up. Your pick's not gonna be high regardless. So why would you lowball them whenever you can get a team like we said, like Washington, like not don't get me wrong, I think Washington can win it all, but like it's the NFC. Detroit's still there. The Rams, I don't know about the Rams, which we can get into that.
Can Detroit afford them?
They can.
If
Who?
Detroit can afford him, that's the team I
Right.
say give up 2 draft picks for 2 first rounders.
Let me see if I can check on Detroit's salary cap situation.
I don't know.
They don't have to sign nobody.
I wouldn't be in such a
Nobody.
hurry to give up 2 first rounders
Hmm.
for him.
That's if the Browns said that it's a 2 first rounder minimum to start the conversation.
Then okay, if
cool.
that's the case, then that's the case. All right, cool. But if it's not, bro,
it's
like
a generational player, bro. He's a
The
generational
Lions
player.
currently,
Hey,
as
man.
we
Have you
sit,
seen him work out?
yeah.
TJ Watt
No,
is a
the
generational
Lions.
player, and I seen him do nothing against a rookie offensive tackle.
So the Lions could afford him. The Lions have $46 million as we sit right here.
So it's, I mean,
So yeah, if I'm a Detroit, yeah, I'm screw it. A Hutchinson on one side, Miles Garrett on the other.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying? I'd give 2 first round picks if I'm Detroit. I have everything already. I got my quarterback. I got my running backs. I got my receiver. I got my secondary is fine.
the offensive line.
The offensive line's fine. Yeah, in that case, at that point, I'm drafting. At this point, I'm drafting for depth anyway. So if I can put
if you're Detroit, your back end sucks. So you need why not reinforce the front 7?
just why not go crazy? Yeah, and just play soft zone in the back, and just say if you get it off, you get it off. Because Hutchinson's on the left and Miles Garrett on the right.
You lost your defensive coordinator. You got to make up for him being gone.
Yeah.
So Miles Garrett can definitely
and your D line coach, and you lost your D line coach.
You did.
So what's better to hire your elite? I think he's on Aaron Glenn's staff. But what's
our
DC. Oh, D line coach is for us here. Yeah, he's our DC. Okay, I had a brain cramp there for a second. Aaron Glenn took somebody off the defensive room, but whatever.
Best team coordinator.
That's why you're the producer, bud. But regardless, what better? But anyway, the D-line coach is gone. He's now the Patriots DC. So what better way to hide the fact that you don't have a D-line coach in the building that you trust than to get arguably the best D-lineman in the game? Right. And again, you have Aiden Hutchinson on the left and Miles Garrett on the right. I don't know about you, but 3rd and 9 gets a little nervous.
And you got Zadarius Smith.
And Zadarius Smith can come in a pass rush package too.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
You don't know if Aiden Hutchinson is going to be ready. Because he breaks his leg.
He shattered his leg. That was bad.
Yeah, so he might not even be ready to play.
He'll be ready by the start of next season.
I mean, it was his shin. It was his fibula. I want to say it is. Like it was.
If it was clean break, he'll be straight.
Available to play and ready to play are two
totally different things. Because you can be on the field and not be yourself for 2 months.
You saw that with your quarterback this year. Your quarterback was available to play, but clearly he was not ready.
So I found it.
He wasn't available and or ready.
Hutchinson broke his tibia and fibula, so he broke he broke them both. So yeah, that probably puts him in a spot of.
When he getting who was that got hurt that was saying that he might be available for the playoffs? Wasn't it him?
No, that was
Brandon Graham.
I forgot who that was. Maybe.
Because Brandon Graham, he got activated last week.
Yeah, it was Brandon Graham for the Super Bowl. But I'm saying, I think it was somebody on the Lions that they were saying it
was somebody on the Lions. I think it was him.
No, it was not Aiden Hutchinson. They ruled him out for the season. Whenever they was gone, he was gone.
Yeah, Hutch broke his leg. Hutch broke both bones in his leg at the start of October.
A lot of niggas on the Lions got hurt.
They did.
Yeah, they had like 18.
And a lot of them was on
players on IR.
Yeah.
I'm on defense in general. And then they have like 14 defensive players on IR to end the season.
He was saying somebody. But yeah. Anyway. All right. Final trade news.
Cooper Kupp running over in LA. I hate this Negro. I hate him. It is Black History Month. So the runneth over was nice, even though it's in reference to a non-black person. But the Los Angeles Rams has decided that the Cooper Kupp era is over. apparently the cup is half out of Los Angeles. Um, they have gone to the point as of today. I read multiple reports were saying that the Rams are willing to eat part of Cooper Cup's salary for this season to help facilitate a deal. So they are determined, for some strange reason, to move Cooper Cup out of Los Angeles, which I guess the reason would be not this year's salary, but the salary after that. But they are willing to eat a chunk, quote unquote. I don't know how big of a chunk, but a chunk of his salary in order to move him out of LA. I mean, what? I don't even know where to go from here. Again, another one that came from out of left field. It kind of just dropped out of the sky. That cup was available.
Yeah, because then McVay said that he wasn't available.
Yeah. McVay was trying to hold his whole offense together.
I don't think that one was that crazy to me, especially whenever you saw the Matthew Stafford rumors coming around of him retiring. I had a feeling that they might blow it up because Cup is a little bit older, and naturally Puka Nacua started getting a lot of the money down shots. That Cup normally gets. What surprised me was Cup not being the one saying that he doesn't agree with it, because I would think the back half of where he is, if they was thinking about blowing the shit up, which it seems like that somebody is,
not.
You know,
they don't have to blow it up.
Well, that's the thing though. They didn't know if Stafford was going to retire or not. So if your quarterback retired,
they still don't know.
Yeah, so it's like. So my thing is, if you're gonna trade Cup, I think they're blowing it up though. I think you don't trade Cup, and I think that you start. If Stafford don't retire, I think you entertain cutting Stafford.
No,
or if you can
why?
trade him, you're not making it. He's 37. If you feel that you're not about to help him win the Super Bowl, unless you got a plan to bring somebody else in, getting rid of Cooper Kupp, who still is a great wide receiver, top 15 guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that.
I kind of had a take for the Rams' successor plan anyway for this year.
Jackson Dart.
Nah, I'd say go get Dylan Gabriel. And like if you can get him in like the second or third round.
Honestly, Jackson Dart's growing on me. Not endorsing him as a guy. He's not a Jet guy.
He's definitely not a guy.
Definitely not a guy. But he's growing on me. He's growing on me in terms of I can see him being, huh?
He has moxie and he can spin on the ball.
I hate you. I hate you so much. He definitely growing on me. The more I've watched his tape from Ole Miss, his Senior Bowl stuff, etc. He's definitely growing on me. But Cooper Kupp's interesting because financially, it's a bad idea to trade for him.
Because he's 32, injury prone, $19 million.
Yeah, and he's got another 2 years of guaranteed money left.
But when you watch the tape,
he's amazing.
The tape, his play has not fallen off. And that's the thing.
Whenever he's on the field, he is still Cooper Kupp. The problem is it's a when he's on the field situation.
Exactly. For him, I know where he's going. You can call me see the future. I know where he's going. I know where I would like him to go. I think he would be great in the New England locker room with those young receivers. He's consummate professional. It's been a while since he's the only guy catching the ball. I think he'd be great. But he's not going there. I know exactly where he's going. He's going.
And where's that?
The Mo City, Houston. Pimp C, baby. He's going to Houston. The pass game coordinator for the Rams, Nick Caley, came from the Belichick coaching tree. That's who I wanted as offensive coordinator. He, the pass game coordinator for the Rams, just became Houston's offensive coordinator. Houston is possibly going to lose Stephon Diggs. I don't know what they're going to work that deal out with him, but he's injured. But even if he comes back, Tank Dell is out for all of next season. That's been confirmed. Who better to help your young quarterback than a money down? You know what I'm saying? CJ liked throwing to the slot. He had JSN in college. He had Tank Dell in the NFL before Tank Dell kept getting hurt. Why not get the best slot wide receiver in the league?
True. True.
It's not terrible.
No guaranteed money. It's not going to cost you that much. You still got a good enough cap space with Houston, and he can help you win a playoff game, another playoff game. You can win one. You sure you can win one? He can help you win another.
Yeah.
At worst, you might have to give up a third rounder.
I was about to say I don't see him going for more than a 3. With Cooper Cup for the next 3 years or a third rounder for the next 3 years.
And that's a big if because Diggs went for like what 5?
Yeah. A conditional, I think conditional 4 or 5, something like that.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, he ain't going for no third then.
Cooper
Yeah,
Cup.
so he might end up a conditional 4th.
Cooper Cup is going to the Houston Texans. I think because they said they're gonna work with him. So we'll see.
Yep. They're gonna try to partner with him, and like I said, and they're willing to help the new team by taking a chunk of the money on their own books. So,
yeah, they're really just doing him a solid, which is another thing where I think it's gonna be credence to them just blowing that shit up. So,
but you keep saying blowing it up. They got, I guess, the Browns.
well, no, not like Browns blow it up, but at least the offense. Their offense is aging out. The defense is young.
Yeah, the defense is young, but the offense is.
I think the offense is aging out.
I do think they need to draft a quarterback though.
They need to draft a quarterback. You have
that is a must. You must come out of the draft.
You have a youngish offensive line. You have a good running back, two good young running backs.
Their tight end is decent. And then their defense is young. Like,
so you need another young
like the most rookies in the league.
Yeah. They need a quarterback. They need a quarterback. So Jackson Dart. Actually, if we be honest, Jackson Dart. Let's talk about a little draft news real quick before we get out of here. I think Jackson Dart is going to the not Jackson Dart. I think Jackson Dart is going to the Giants. Yeah.
I hope you mean in the second round.
No, I think he's going in the first round.
I mean, Joe Schoen is desperate. And I don't think he can go back to his owner and be like,
look, man, I don't think the Mariners getting a black quarterback. It is.
I respect it. But also, both black quarterbacks might be gone by the time the Giants even have a chance.
They're not.
So
they're not. I'm about to give you. I'll bust down the first 6 just because it stops at the Raiders. I'm about to tell you exactly how it's going to go. And I'm putting this on camera so that way niggas will know. Assuming no trades happen, right? 1, Travis Hunter. Generational talent, best player in the draft, 2-way player. And you'll figure it out. Right. You can't go wrong drafting Travis Hunter. You literally can't go wrong drafting Travis
I know that, but it's the Titans, but I just feel like they're going to mess it up.
No. The Titans can go wrong. Most people can't go wrong. The Titans have the ability to.
They'll find something to do with them, right? Number 2, Cleveland Browns. They know, we can't replace Myles Garrett. Should we take Abdul Carter? Nah, we're going to take Cam Ward because we really need a quarterback, and we're the Browns, so we're going to keep drafting quarterbacks. So they're going to draft Cam Ward because Cam Ward has that aura thing going for him, right? 3, the Giants. Oh, man, should do it to the Giants. We knew this was coming, just like we knew Dwayne Haskins was going to go to the Giants, right? Wrong. Jackson Dart. Come here, boy.
Hey, okay. Honestly, I'm not mad at that because they did the same thing with one at the Daniel Jones draft pick.
Yeah. Eli Manning already gave Dart the approval, so we already know what's up.
Another Ole Miss to New York Giants average quarterback incoming.
Pretty much. 4, Patriots. BPA. Best player available. Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
Abdul Carter. Go ahead and put him on this. 5, Jaguars. Should they tell the best player available? Or will they take need? Why do I keep getting these emojis?
Because you're a weirdo. Continue.
I sent her a child support. She sent me the heart emoji. I got Will Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the corner from Michigan?
Yeah.
Yes. I think he can have a Christian Gonzalez type impact, but he's a little bit more.
He's been so beat up.
I think he'll fall.
Big.
I think he'll fall.
You know, the way
he's had a horrible injury history.
That's why I think he's gonna fall. That, and I don't think he's gonna time well at the combine.
Okay, alteration.
He's so
Mason
goddamn
Graham.
big.
All right, alteration. Mason Graham. Baby Aaron Donald. Right.
Honestly,
and
bro,
then
I think they'll go O-line.
And then 6, Shedeur Sanders to the Raiders, where he wants
I'm
to
not gonna
be.
lie. I would say where he wants to be. Tom Brady, yeah.
Tom Brady is where his daddy wants him to be. Yeah.
I would say that's an absolute fever dream for the Raiders fans and their organization if they sit at 6 and still end up with Shedeur.
I think so because, I mean, if we're being honest, while I do think Shedeur is the best quarterback in college football, I don't think he's the best. I don't think he's a great prospect. If we're just being honest, I don't think none of these guys are great prospects.
Your opinion. I disagree. Your opinion.
You know what I mean by prospect? Like, they don't have tools. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree, but your opinion.
Again,
What is it? All right. What tools does Shedeur have at the NFL level outside of like
being able to sustain a game-winning drive under pressure? He's shown he can do that multiple times with a bad O-line.
I'm about to say, first of all, toughness. He be getting teeth kicked in. Second of all,
I say he's the best quarterback in college football. He's the best quarterback in college football.
All I'm saying is Patrick Mahomes played in the same conference, so competition.
But whenever I say tools, he don't have a big arm. He's not mobile. He does not have a big arm. He has
not
a good
mobile.
Arm. He's not mobile.
He doesn't have a cannon.
He's not Lamar Jackson mobile. The nigga can move.
He can move at he's an average. He's at what average is now.
Bro,
in 2006, yeah, he's a mobile quarterback.
I'm gonna say something that you're gonna hate, but it's really true. He's just as mobile as Josh Allen. Yes, Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
I know you want to keep your take integrity. It's like being quiet. You gonna let him get that off?
How Josh Allen is not the fastest quarterback ever.
Yeah, but he's faster than Shedeur. The fuck?
Shedeur isn't slow.
He's not slow, but he might run like a
bro. The only difference is Josh Allen is 6'5", 240.
Josh Allen is fast. What are you talking about?
Josh Allen is not that fast, bro.
He's fast.
He's not, bro. He's 6'5", 240.
Shedeur is not fast, which is fine. You don't have to be fast. Shedeur, you know who his company is?
My point
Joe Burrow didn't have a lot of those traits. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have a super big arm. He wasn't super mobile. He didn't have that elusiveness like a Lamar or something like that. But he had the intangible stuff. I think that's what Shedeur has. Shedeur has intangibles. So at his best, he could be Joe Burrow. What he's probably going to average around to, because I like to keep the averages, probably going to be Geno Smith. Pretty accurate. That was a nice ball.
He said Geno Smith, yes.
Yeah. You got to go to the average, bro. Stop it. Geno Smith led the league in passing yards this year. Don't do that.
Okay. I didn't say nothing. I just said, eh.
Well, like number 2.
Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards.
I said like number 2. And look at that. Both of that. Both of Shedeur big bros. Geno and Joe. I'm saying, bro, whenever you think of elite traits, look, Caleb Williams had elite traits. Jaden Daniels.
Okay, you're thinking of physical traits, though.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said that's what makes a prospect. That doesn't mean that you're not a good player. I think Shedeur is a great player. I don't think he's a great prospect.
Shedeur has the mental traits that you need to be an NFL quarterback.
I think he could be as good as Jalen Hurts.
I think he'll be better than Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Honestly, I think Shedeur, depending on who he goes to, he could come in and have a CJ Stroud type of first year, numbers wise.
Absolutely not.
Numbers wise, not winning. Numbers wise.
Okay, well, who the fuck is he going to? The Eagles?
I don't know. You don't know. When the first teams in the draft need a quarterback,
and neither of them have good offenses
yet until they get him.
I think he's going to be a good player. I think he's going to be a force multiplier. I just don't think that he's an elite prospect. You put him in last year's draft, outside of niggas being hype on J.J. McCarthy, that's the only quarterback that I'll take him over, J.J. McCarthy.
And Bo Nix.
And Bo Nix. But Bo Nix is a Sean Payton pick. I don't think he would
Still
have.
Bo Nix. And honestly, I think about him in Penix. I
Penix is way
debated.
better.
I debated.
I'm not gonna lie. I like the physical traits that Penix got, dog.
Penix is way better than Shador. Penix is way better than Shador.
Penix got an arm, bro.
Penix. The only reason why Penix and Jaden Daniels wasn't 1-for-1 was because Penix didn't play. And that's me as a Drake May guy. Let's be for real. Just because Penix didn't play.
From what I seen out of Penix when he played, bro, Penix had a run for Rookie of the Year.
I know y'all all like Deion and y'all was all calling Colorado HBCU, yada 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 yada. Look at the fucking tape, man.
Nah, I'm with you. I'm
looking at the tape. Looking at the tape. Shador is a very good quarterback. He was the best quarterback. I like him, but there's certain things that make you a prospect. It's like fucking Bailey Zappi broke the NFL record in touchdowns, but nobody was having him as an elite prospect. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that make you a good prospect. I think he's going to be a good player, but I don't think he's a good prospect. You got to have certain physical traits, man. In the first round, you follow the Bible. You can't give me physical traits that he has.
I mean, every time we gave one, you shot him down with the.
You didn't give me a physical trait. You gave me a mental trait. You gave me.
If you're going physical trait, no, he doesn't stand out nowhere in particular. He's not like average, but he's not like below average or like above average in like a top tier. Does he have the biggest arm? No. Is he accurate with the ball? Yes.
Yes, extremely.
Is he the most mobile quarterback out there? No, he's not.
No.
But he's mobile enough. He's mobile than the average quarterback.
And you know, he's not a statue out there.
Nobody's a statue anymore. That's not a thing.
Hey, okay, well, I mean,
no, that's not a thing.
No one's a statue.
Have you seen Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold can move just they can move them the same.
Have you seen Aaron Rodgers?
He's 40.
Aaron Rodgers is 40, bro.
Come on, bro. Come on, Jackson.
That has nothing to do with me. No. He said nobody.
I'm talking about
nobody.
Nobody's coming in. Nobody's coming in as a statue anymore because the athletes are just better. Like it's not like whenever we grew up and it's niggas that literally couldn't move. It took them like 10 seconds to get 5 yards.
No one's coming in like Tom Brady and Tom Brady and Peyton Manning and Eli. Like nobody's
coming in that slow anymore.
No quarterback coming out is a pure pocket passer anymore. Like straight, like I'm sitting here all game and I can't run.
Everybody coming in can scramble for a first down, but everybody can't scramble on a read option, or you know what I'm saying, get you 50 with their legs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that. I think that's
not going to run the design quarterback power with them like Lamar.
Yeah, that's where the separation is. Can you design runs for them versus nobody? I don't have to check down.
Them niggas on a pinch, they gotta go.
Yeah, but I think everybody.
If you're a statue, you better have the greatest arm ever. You have to have the greatest arm,
which they don't exist anymore.
Hey, I'm a Shador guy.
I'm a Shador guy too.
He doesn't sound like it. No,
I said he's the best quarterback. I said he was the best quarterback in college football. Like what you mean?
This is gonna feel like the Matt Stafford thing.
I just said that this whole draft class just isn't impressive at any position. Like as a whole, it's just not that impressive. It's a bunch of high floor guys and a bunch of low ceiling guys. I don't see anybody where I'm like, ooh, Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is the only person that I'm like, this dude can be.
Abdul Carter too.
This is my reservation with Abdul Carter. He only did it for a season.
That's fair.
That's the only thing.
But so was Jamar Chase. But I mean, like
Jamar Chase is different. Jamar Chase was a freshman.
He
was a freshman. He was a freshman doing that. It's different. It's different as a senior doing it and a freshman doing it. Like,
ain't nothing to do with me. You said one season,
bro. Jamar Chase would have been a first-round draft pick coming out as a freshman.
I agree.
Coming out, it would have been not just a first round. Abdul Carter won a first round draft wide receiver coming out as first. Abdul Carter wouldn't have been a first round draft pick last year. He had the Michael.
Probably not. They got to do it.
All right, go ahead and close out. Everybody get their Super Bowl picks. because you yawning a lot.
Kansas City.
I am
4.
yawning a lot. So it's been a long week and a half.
It's Tuesday.
At this point, a week and a half. I just say week and a half.
It's not even a half yet, though. He ain't even
Well,
had
it's
a
a
half.
half tomorrow. It's a half tomorrow. Kid, yeah. I hate black people. Oh my god, so literal.
In
All
February.
right. And I hate them. All right. So, at this point, the evil empire is coming again. Chiefs by 6.
Chiefs by 4.
Eagles by 10. Not even being a contrarian.
10.
Not even being a contrarian.
Not gonna lie, 10 is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. From a football perspective, from a pure on the field football perspective, I've got Eagles by 6. Eagles by 4 to 6 makes the most sense. It's just I just don't think they're going to be allowed to win the game.
This is why I think it's going to be a 2-position game. Two key factors. The Eagles will not get tight against Mahomes. Their quarterback will not get tight against Mahomes because the last time they played in the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts outplayed them. So there's that. 2, the Eagles don't make mistakes.
Yeah, and the Chiefs, that's their whole goal is to capitalize on any mistake you ever make.
And yet, the last time they played them in the Super Bowl, they lost because of a mistake.
And that nigga doesn't play anymore. No. They lost because of Bradbury.
Jalen Hurts fumble?
No, that's not why they lost.
No. They
It
lost.
was the Bradbury PI on Juju. John Smith-Schuster. Doodle Smith-Schuster.
I don't know, bro. How the Chiefs came out last game against the Bills, bro. I don't.
The Bills had Jalen Carter.
Facts.
And what you get?
Okay, but
or the other one.
But the Eagles don't have Josh Allen.
The Eagles have Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
Saquon Barkley. You combine Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts. You get Josh Allen enough. You get enough of Josh Allen. You get Saquon Barkley.
You get most of Josh Allen at that point.
Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, and AJ Brown. You get Josh Allen enough.
I don't think Saquon is going to be enough because I think the Chiefs are going to get up to where
I don't see them.
The Eagles are going to have to pass the ball.
They can't. The Bills' defense is compromised. The Eagles' defense is not. I don't see the Chiefs kicking up like that because they really don't have explosive players except for Xavier Worthy. And you telling me niggas can't shut down Xavier Worthy?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Commanders went up and down the field on the Eagles, bro. Not the Commanders, the Rams. The Rams. If the Rams center chooses to block Jalen Carter on that last drive, bro, the Rams win that game. And I think the Rams are a much better team than. I mean, the Chiefs are a much better team than the Rams. In all phases of the game. They have the better quarterback, the better run game, the better pass game, the better coach.
They don't have a better coach. They don't have the better run game.
You don't think Andy Reid's a better coach than McVay?
No. Sean McVay is the best coach in football.
Wow.
Okay. Well, Andy Reid's still the best play caller in football. So like
Sean McVay is the best play caller in football too.
No, it's Andy Reid.
Who scores more points? And who has Patrick Mahomes? Pretty easy.
Those answers are not the same.
Exactly. Which is why give Sean McVay Patrick Mahomes.
That's fine. This is not about Sean McVay. Either way, I still got the Chiefs. I don't think Saquon is going to be able to do enough.
When we drop, we'll see next week. We'll record on Tuesday.
We're gonna find out who was right.
Nah, record Sunday night. Nah, I can't do it.
Can't do Sunday night.
Fuck you.
But anyway, this concludes the newest edition, or the latest edition rather, of the JTS After Dark podcast, featuring Jai from the Hey Jai podcast and T Mel from the podcast that is soon to be named.
Oh, wait. 10 seconds. 10 seconds real quick. 10 seconds real quick. Last thing on the Super Bowl.
1, 2.
Shut up.
3.
How many?
4.
When do you think Not Like Us is coming on for the halftime show?
First.
Song 4.
Song 1.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. If you gonna risk getting a lawsuit, it either has to be song 1 or the last song.
Are they gonna let him and follow up? Are they gonna let him say PDF file? Please say PDF file because YouTube is really on that.
No, there's no way they can let him say that.
He's not.
Like, it almost like it's instrumental.
But the song is so popular that they're gonna have it to where the crowd says it and you can hear it.
You're not gonna be able to hear it in the Superdome. How they gonna have the stage shut up and then we hear it?
Watch.
Everybody gonna be saying it from their TV though, and it's gonna be mad people recording and posting it
on TikTok and Twitter.
Certified. And they wondering why the nigga look sad now.
Oh my god, he looks so miserable as on concert.
I'm not gonna lie, they might let him say it.
No,
only because it's streaming on Tubi.
I didn't think they was gonna let him play the song until I saw that commercial where they did the instrumental. They remember they played the commercial in the AFC Championship.
Yeah,
I didn't think they was even let him play the song until I saw the commercial. I'm like, oh, he's gonna say the whole thing. He might rap the whole verse.
Yeah, no, he's definitely getting it off.
Okay,
that might be the only song that he does.
This AFC Championship. I don't know if anybody caught it, but did anybody catch that Doritos commercial before that last? The
Doritos commercial, like right before the Bills' last drive. Yeah.
You mean right after
the NFL dropped?
Right after they said that Josh Allen didn't get the spot.
I don't know when it was. It was something like that. But
it was like right before. But anyway, like during for a key Bills moment, the NFL drops a full-fledged Chiefs Doritos Super Bowl commercial, and then magically something goes bad for the Bills.
And the Chiefs win. When they dropped it, I said, "Oh yeah, the Chiefs about to win."
On that note, because I see the black NFL vans pulling up beside my house. Jackie, close us out.
All right. So again, follow J-Time Sports on all of your favorite social medias, literally all of them. I'm not going through the list, but whatever you like, it's there. And again, featuring it's true. Featuring
all of us. My boy's sleeping. Yeah. It's all of us.
I wasn't going through the list. I refuse to go through. It's all your favorite social medias. I'm not going through the list. It's a lot of them. It's like 5.
All your favorites.
I'm not going through those. Yeah, I'm not going through the whole list.
You ain't on there, dog.
I hate you. So only he would do that.
He would.
You ain't on there,
okay,
dog.
fine. The main social medias. Since you want to do that. How does he get the balloons? How does he do that?
I don't know. But what I do know.
Whatever. Anyway.
Playing shout out to B-Roy.
Facts. Shout out my guy B-Roy for the music. But this is your host, Justin Jackson, signing out.